Jasmine hasn't spoken to me since we had this big blow-up fight yesterday because I haven't paid the pageant fee yet. And she got really upset to the point where, like, she threw a smoothie at me. She was out of control. And now today is my family reunion, and I'm a little bit concerned because all the arguing and fighting between Jasmine and I don't want her to get the impression that we're not happy or doing well together. So you're not planning acting like this at the reunion, are you? Ignoring me, you know, the feeling of tension between us.
What?
This family reunion is really important to me. All my family's gonna be there. You know, I don't wanna walk in the family reunion and have them see that we have tension between us.
Are you planning to apologize? For calling me crazy, for calling me insane.
What do you mean apologize? I think you should apologize.
Are you serious?
Yes. You were yelling and screaming at me, and why are you throwing smoothies at me? You got it all over. You got it all over.
What do you mean?
You got it all over my
don't
brand
give
new
me
shoes.
the hand.
These shoes are a week old. You got your smoothie all over my brand new shoes. That's unacceptable behavior.
I didn't throw it at you. I threw it on the floor because I didn't want it, and you happened to be there.
That's the angriness I'm talking about.
Because you made me feel that way, Gino.
You can't act like
I don't want to. But you made me act that way.
That's not how a woman acts.
To. Listen, at the moment that I exploded, it was very frustrating because I feel like you have all the powers and I'm like a freaking dog that I have to obey your orders. Okay?
No, don't sit there saying that I order you around. The only thing that I do, I tell you what to do and order you around.
This is why I raise my voice, because you don't listen.
That is not true. I've been trying to help you out since you've been here, and I've done so much for you, and I want you to start appreciating that.
I hear the word appreciate one more time, and I'm gonna lose my. I can't believe the audacity from Gino. I don't know what he wants me to do. Make a monument in the house, put candles and pray him with flowers. Honestly, this is ridiculous. When he is the one that led me to this state of mind by sabotaging my beauty pageant, breaking up his promises. If there is someone that is ungrateful in this relationship, it's him, because he doesn't appreciate the day-to-day things that I do for him. Cleaning the house, me cooking for him. He assumes that I'm obligated because I'm his wife. Gino has this sense of entitlement. It's like he's the American hero that traveled to a third world country and saved me from my misery. You, Gino, you're not.
Please try to make this a positive experience. I don't want to be arguing and fighting in front of my family. That's all I'm asking. I'm not telling you to do something. I'm saying
yes,
try.
You are.
I'm saying try.
You say try, but if I don't act accordingly, you get mad at me and you're putting expectations on me.
No, I'm saying
and
try.
The only person I care about her expectations is my mother, because I came to this world through her vagina. That hurts. And that's the only person whose expectations I care about. The rest of the world,
That's not a good attitude.
I left my country, one of the nicest countries in the world, with the best weather, my family, my friends, my culture, my language, to live in a hole. I don't have anything other than a husband that keeps complaining about me and trying to control my life. So from now on, I'm not gonna play the happy wife if I don't feel happy, if he's not making me happy. God. There we go.
Oh, wow. You guys rock.
Yeah, a whole bunch of it.
You carry up that. I'm not carrying.
I need you to help me. Can you help me?
No.
Wow. That's pretty sad. Today is my annual family reunion. And it is a tradition to play live Italian music during the family reunion.
I'm not an expert, but that's not Italian music playing.
But it's still so wonderful to hear.
I'm just saying.
You guys did so amazing. It's wonderful. My Uncle Marco is in a band.
I love Uncle Marco. And actually, he's the reason why I show up to this family reunion. It's not because you were asking me or obligating me to do so. I do it only because of Uncle Marcos.
How you doing?
Marco!
Good to see you. Gino. This is Tony, Dana's brother.
Hi, Sandy. I'm gonna, like a teacher, you know, I'm gonna bring name tags until I remember all the names.
Dana, Tony,
Tony,
Michelle.
Anthony.
Tony.
How many Tonys in the family?
A lot.
Oh my
My
God.
grandpa was Tony.
Another Tony.
Yeah.
All right, I know everybody's hungry.
Yes.
Let's go get something to eat. That's what the family party's all about. Mangia, mangia.
Since I got to America, things with Gino's family had not been easy. In the beginning, they didn't trust me and my love for Gino, but it has gotten better since the wedding. Now, I feel more comfortable around Gino's family, like I can actually be myself.
It's a meaty lasagna.
It
Meatballs are really good. Yeah.
Dana, the only thing you had to do was to bring my vegan meat and you did it.
I'm so sorry I forgot your sausage.
No problem.
So, your birthday just passed. How was your birthday?
Oh, we went to Miami.
You did?
Yes.
You
for
love
my-
Miami, don't you?
I love Miami. I enjoy so much because I'm gonna be honest, I've been going through a lot lately and I ended up deciding to participate in a beauty pageant.
No, you did? Oh my
Beauty
gosh.
pageant. Wow.
Aw.
Right.
But Gino told me that I cannot do it and that is very cruel.
I didn't say you can't do it. I said I have to try to find a way to get the money because we have a lot of other financial things going on.
How much is it?
$1,200. Okay.
That's not too bad, Gino.
Well, I don't agree with that.
To be honest, everything went down to drain after we came back from Miami.
Let's try to have a positive day. Don't be
Well,
negative and arguing and showing tension.
You know, I'm sorry, Gino, but I'm not gonna sit here in front of your family because you asked me to and tell them like everything is going well because that's not the reality. And it's important to be honest to the family because family, it's gonna give you feedback, you know.
I'm going all out, busting my butt for her and trying to make her happy and support her ever since she's been here. It's not fair to me to be the bad guy, you know, and I'm not. She thinks I'm controlling her, and that's not true.
Back in Panama, I used to be like a super independent person. For me, it is also to be so codependent of him. And I feel like when I was a teenager and whatever I wanted to do, I have it to
Right, but you have to have
permission.
You have to-
permission to beg. I need this money
Yeah,
to
but you have to have
explain, to
patience
justify.
because you just came to this country. It's a process.
Gino is an American citizen, and he's not getting what it is for me to be here new in this country and being very limited. I mean, I have always been a very independent woman. I was even an American literature teacher for 16 years, and now I don't have a driver's license. I cannot work. I'm at Gino's mercy for everything.
She hasn't really been doing anything here. She hasn't been going out.
I just took her to the movies. I take her to the gym every day. That's a lot.
It's not
It's a lot. It is a lot to take someone, drive someone back and forth.
It could be a lot, but she actually flew from Panama to the United States to live
To be
here.
with you.
So driving her to the gym really isn't that.
It's a lot of work, okay? It is.
You knew that she went and worked out every day. Taking her to the gym is not that big of a deal.
It's a big deal for me because it's a lot of driving back and forth.
But you're not working.
That is your job.
That's what
your
you
job.
stayed home for. I get frustrated with Gino because he says he wanted to spend time with Jasmine. You know, he wanted to stay home from work, but really Gino wants to do fantasy football and do what Gino wants to do. So I think he's not listening to what she's saying because she's telling him her problems with him, but he's either ignoring it or he's not doing anything about it.
Ever since we came back from Miami, your attitude has changed toward me.
That is not true at all. I'm sick and tired of her getting angry and say hurtful things to me like you do. That's wearing me out to the point where I have a hard time being intimate with you because all the hurtful things you say to me.
Well,
Very
I
hurtful.
didn't bring any intimacy topic, but you're venting it out to your family.
I don't want to be affectionate with someone like that. So it has not been good.
I know that I started this conversation about certain problems we're having as a couple, but going from there to talk about our sexual issues, shut the up. Gino has a lot of deep sexual issues, but I will humiliate and hurt him deeply if I tell them the truth.
Just a suggestion. You just need to let all this crap go.
If you look at it, you have an advantage. You have the awareness that this is going on. And you can learn to either resolve it, cope with the situation, or end it.
I enjoyed the family reunion.
I thought it could have been better. I felt like, the conversation was not positive and a lot, about our personal life. And I don't think we should broadcast our problems to the entire family.
Now your family can see who you really are.
You're absolutely wrong. My family, I think, understood me when I said you say very, very hurtful things that really, really affect my affection with you. Some things that you can't take back.
Thank you for
that you can't take back.
Thank you for bringing that point.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you're talking about, we shouldn't be telling them our very private
Well, you
problems.
started it. I had to let them know the truth.
You are the one who brought up the sex topic.
You're sitting there talking about how I'm totally different. After Miami, I have to explain to them the reason why.
Gino is trying to blame me for telling his family about a lot of our problems, but he is the one who mentioned our sexual life. After our wedding, we were trying to have a baby, and our sex life was very passionate, but then we stopped. The truth is, Gino complains about me yelling at him, but this is the gaslighter on Gino. He always makes me yell at him so that he has an excuse to avoid having sex with me because he doesn't enjoy intimacy with me. He prefers other things. I take it personal. I feel undesired, like completely worthless. Stop putting makeup on the real sexual problem you have.
No, it's not a sexual problem.
You do.
I'm telling you what it is.
You do.
are saying very hurtful
You
things.
do, and you don't want to
No,
seek help.
you say very
and I'm
hurtful
not
things that I am shocked to even hear.
No. Gino, do you know what the big problem is?
I know what, I just told you what the
And
problem is.
it
Are you
is
deaf?
your addiction to pornography.
Don't sit there and try to lie about
Yes, you
that.
do.
Don't lie about
Yes, you do. I'm not lying.
that. Yes, you are lying.
I'm not lying.
You are way out of...
I'm not
yes,
lying.
you are.
And I don't give a and I said it.
You're a liar. I'm not addicted to porn. Have I watched porn before? Yes, but I'm not addicted to it. She thinks I'm addicted to porn because I'm not being intimate with her. She wants to put the blame on me, and she's not taking responsibility herself of her actions and what she's doing to me.
Your problem with sex started long before you ever met me.
No, sorry.
Gino, now I understand.
You don't understand anything. You don't listen to me. That's your problem.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't listen.
I do, and you don't have
No,
to.
you don't.
You don't have to curse. No one is yelling. You talk about no yelling. Why are you yelling?
Because you're not listening to me. I'm telling you what the problem is, and you're not getting it.
The word addicted, it's a big word, but in the past, when I expressed to him that I want to be intimate, he said like, oh, I couldn't wait for you, and I masturbated. It is so hard for me to understand that you're in a long-distance relationship. You finally have this person face to face, and you prefer masturbating and watching porn? You have a problem.
Well, I hope you change your attitude at home soon, because all this arguing and yelling at me and starting arguments with me, that's not going to help the situation right now, and that's not going to fly.
So what?
I'm telling you the facts.
That's the thing. Looking at my eyes.
You are always starting
to lie. And now I get it. Why you never marry someone from your culture? Because no American is gonna keep up with this, and I'm not gonna keep up with that.
I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just wasting time.
Typical of Gino.